in an island called Kefalonia in the Ionian Sea, which is just off the west coast of Greece. It's right next to the island of Ithaca, where Odysseus was the king. 1 a.m. sunrise that is 100% real and not generated by a custom background. I am drinking a wine that was made on the slope of a mountain that's probably a few miles away from where I'm sitting. And yeah, I think that's about everything I said in the intro, right?
Awesome. Yeah.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
And it better. What better would we do a quick toast right now? Thanks for being a good sport and
Cheers.
redoing that.
Toast.
I have to hold the glass in front of my face because otherwise it gets lost in the background. 100% real background. That's right
old disappearing glass trick.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'll call upon the next alphabetical name, Mr. David.
David, you look like a pirate.
What are you sipping on tonight?
Oh,
Are
yes,
you a
because
pirate?
it's listening audio. Yes, the late Long John Silver at your service. Excellent.
The ghost of the distance past. Okay. Or
Yeah,
I don't know how.
and when I'm not Long John Silver, I am indeed the CTO and president of SpookiAction.
All right. And who else do we have, Mr. English? Whom might you be tonight?
I am. I'm at my lair. I'm an assassin as I was 3 weeks ago. So welcome in. Excited to show you guys around, and this should be an exciting Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. And I'm Don. I'm the live streamer who's actually not a live streamer, and that's why I kind of screwed up the streaming once again. And I'm the host. I'm the chief product guy, marketing guy, whatever guy. So that's why I'm like hosting all this stuff. So, but well, that's quite enough about our team at SpookiAction. We actually have a very, very special guest tonight with Mr. Foreign Freckles. Hi.
Hello.
Well, before I let you introduce yourself, I have a quick question first. Like, why the name Foreign Freckles? You don't look foreign to me.
So I'm Irish and African American with a little bit of spice of Indian, Cherokee to be exact. Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, I like to say, a little foreign here and there.
Well, we are all stranger in this land, I suppose. Waxing philosophical already.
Yes.
My whiskey kicking in already too, so. Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself. Thank you for obviously very grateful that you come join us. And then I think from what I understand, you met us as SpookiAction team, and I actually meet myself too. Met the rest of the SpookiAction team at South by Southwest, and tell us about that run in with us. How was that?
Oh man, that was so cool. I thought that was like very interesting. I was just wondering when I seen you guys over at your guys' booth, like what is this spooky AI about? And I had a chance to meet with David and Alex, and David gave me the rundown on how it works and was like, hey, would you like to sit down and have dinner with, your favorite person? And I was like, okay, cool. So I actually had a chance to sit down with James Brown. Have dinner with James Brown. That was so cool. That was so cool. And I got to ask him a few questions. And I actually felt like I was talking directly, like face to face with James Brown at the dinner. So I thought that was really dope. Nice. He gave me a little insight about how he felt about the sampling. And it was really cool. I enjoyed it a whole lot.
Right on. We'd like to hear that.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about, like, I know we invited you because, like, you are actually, you should be schooling us on how to do podcasts and live stream too, because you are a renowned podcaster and streamer as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I actually, maybe about 6.5 years ago, I started on Instagram where I was working with AT&T. And I was working in a call center, and I used to go outside on my break and just kind of vent to Instagram. And I was just say crazy stuff, funny stuff here and there. And I end up meeting this guy named Streets Politician. They're affiliated with Coalition DJs of Atlanta. They have an event every Monday at Stink on Your Studios, which is Outcast Studio. I'm sure you guys have heard of Outcast. So
Oh.
Outcast have a really big studio in Atlanta, and I got asked to be a special guest there to come and do interviews because they seen the way I interact with people online, and they thought I had a good personality, a big personality. I like to talk. I'm funny by accident, but not by accident sometimes.
I think you're doing it on purpose.
A little bit on purpose. And so, I started out doing interviews of artists, and it just went from small artists, independent artists, to major artists, to superstars, entertainers, DJs, A&Rs, business owners, just a whole lot of people. And now I'm like 6 years in with doing interviews. And so I think just having a good personality, knowing what to say, knowing how to engage, I think stuff like that helps a good podcaster, and just to
Nice.
keep the flow going, always having something new to talk about, always knowing what's going on in the world, in your world, whatever that may be, whether it's AI, whether it's music, whether it's cars, just knowing what the new is, so you can have something to talk about and just bring people into your world.
And I agree because, like, that's why you're here, right? We are in the superstar category, obviously. So.
Right, exactly. Big AI superstars.
AI superstars. Hey, y'all. So you mentioned, I heard you mentioned Outkast is like the group, right? Like, but he
Yep.
move on to do like flute or something, right? Instead of like just rap?
Yep.
Andre did.
Andre did. Big Boy's still doing his thing, his rap thing, but Andre definitely moved over to like the jazz and the jazz, to say that the musical.
He got experimental.
Yeah, you got
He's
to
still
respect
feeling
it.
it. He's still out there.
Yeah, you have
He's
to.
still-
I mean, because he's
yeah.
so like I think his jazz album or whatever the genre is went platinum like the first week, so that's pretty dope for an R&B artist to a rap R&B artist to transition over and to actually do well. That's pretty big.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd agree.
that's really big.
I mean, you got to respect anybody that's just exercising their creativity, and they're not trying to be perfect and the best at whatever. They're just trying to be interesting and make a difference and like trying to like make a mark, not difference, make a mark, and like show us how they're trying to grow themselves as an artist. I think that's really cool what he did.
Yeah, I think so too. I think just getting outside of the box and just doing something that you've never done before and being able to try something different, it's just really cool. And especially if you enjoy it, you find a new hobby and it becomes something that you actually love. And that's actually what makes you an artist, just being able to tap into something different and do well at it. Being creative, getting to your creative side.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
think we're
Sorry,
good.
I'm getting a
It's-
bit. I think it's time for like a first toast of the evening. I mean, we've done my second toast already. I think. Thanks
If
for
I
being
may,
on,
Right,
and
cheers.
then
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
This is just beer, by
Cheers.
the way.
alright. I think David, you want to share like the story of how you guys met at South by with Foreign Freckles, and then like what we're gonna plan to do with all the music scene with like how Freckles gonna make some contribution with her family heritage there too.
Yeah, I'm totally down. So we met Freckles at South by, and she came by the booth and talked with us a bit, and then noticed, lo and behold, basketball NBA great Alex English was there, and courtesy of Joe. And there was a raffle for giveaways for signed jerseys. And that's how we've met, and we've been periodically in touch since then.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I actually won a jersey, and I was so excited about that because I wore the jersey now like twice. I gotta get it in a frame and put it in a frame, but I had to wear it first.
it's a
That's
special one. Like, actually, I always wonder, like, for like special jerseys like that, do you actually like keep it or like not wash it, or like I don't know what to do with it.
Nope, I don't wash it. Nope, I keep it. I don't wash it.
Yep.
I don't wash it.
Uh,
I keep it.
that's good to hear.
I keep it right with my other. So right now I'm collecting autographs and good stuff. So right now I got Alex and I got Clarissa Shields. So I'm collecting slowly but surely, and I'm never washing it.
Nice,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
So I hear like your grandfather was in a famous band. Tell us, David, like, you want to pick up that part too?
Yeah, funk fan that I am. That was one of the most interesting aspects of like meeting Freckles here is she got to talking about an interesting family connection with the band Brick. You want to tell us about that? And for Brick fans out there, or even if you can't place songs to names, Daz is one of my all-time favorites and speaks a great deal about the origins. You want to fill us in there?
Yes, of course. So my late great grandfather, Ambrick Bridgeforth, which was one of the musicians in Brick. He was a keyboardist, and he's played the keyboard for everybody you can think of, from Aretha Franklin to the Temptations, Al Green, everybody you name it. And so happily, he was just fortunate to be a part of this super great group that was formed in Atlanta. Now, some people may not know, but Daz came from the group being so multifaceted, and half of the group was jazz players, the other half of the group was disco players. So they
Nice,
put that together and they got Daz.
nice.
So that's where they came from. Disco and jazz, you got Daz. So yeah, they are pioneers of funk music, dance music. Dance music kind of came from Brick for the most part, and yeah, like I'm very fortunate to be able to have that talent to be passed down to me. Also, um, the whole entire group is from Atlanta. They've
Right,
been doing music since forever. They put out Daz in 1976. The group
right.
was formed in maybe like 1972, give or take. And they've been doing well, still playing today, everywhere on the radio stations, at your barbecues.
Hmm.
Some movie soundtracks are still playing them today. And I believe maybe last year they got the key to the city of Atlanta. And yeah, they're still doing big things in the 2025, almost 26, and they've been around for over 50 years.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And so Freckles and us have been talking, and I'll be making sure that I'll be working on their characters, in particular your family member first, of course, and see where we can go from there to have them be a part of the system and work with you closely to make sure that that we put across the most authentic personality conceivable.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great component to add to the Spooky AI, being that they're a very well known group. They started funk music. They kind of invented dance music, pretty much. You know, some people will argue, but for the most part, they invented dance music. So, like, yeah, I think that'll be something nice to add on to Spooky AI. Definitely a great addition. You know, they get a chance to talk to not only jazz members, but also disco members. Um, they get a chance to talk to a group that's been on the top Billboard for over 20 times at #1 for R&B. And so, you know, they got a lot to talk about, they got a lot to speak about, and they got a lot to teach people. So, especially when it comes to people who enjoy music, good music, old music. So, that would be a great addition for sure.
Yeah, that's amazing and excellent. And I'm glad to know you. I'm glad to have a connection to some of my favorite folk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's like if you're in the music industry and you really want to learn about music, you got to go back to the 70s. You got to go back to funk music. You got to go back to
Right.
disco music, because nowadays that's all they pretty much doing is sampling
Yep.
all of the old music. And a lot of people don't know much about the old music, but they learn after it's sampled. Then they get a chance to see like, oh, this person had albums out in the 50s or the 60s or the 70s, and now
Yeah.
again it's a rinse and repeat thing, and so it's pretty good for the artists too because it just gives them a chance to get paid homage,
Hmm.
by the newer
Absolutely.
generation. So I think it's pretty cool. Yep, I think it's pretty cool.
And
Yep.
I
Well,
think
awesome. Thank you. Thank you for detailing as much as you did there. That's fantastic.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a preview because like I think we are actually before some bad news. The good news is actually like it's still on a product roadmap to build a band, and then it's like kind of like we can have your not just your grandfather, like any musicians, we can just kind of like jive and do a vibe session and create some music together. Like that's in our product roadmap. Alex, sorry we're missing out on what you have to share with us too. Like maybe it's a good
I mean,
segue.
I think Twitch has heard me at least 2 or 3 times.
Right. Right.
Well,
I
go ahead.
I was gonna say that I guess sooner than later we should hop on to Roundtable itself and Death at the Mansion. We have an interesting way that we're going to go about the format this time. So
Can I ask a question really quick? Can I ask
Yeah.
what you are? I never got what your costume was.
Oh, so let's.
My
I've got a
costume?
Well, Donald, and then you also.
Oh, Donald. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but both of you guys. Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah.
for me, I am a practitioner of Tai Chi, which is a branched off from Taoism, which is like started by this guy on screen, Lao Tzu, like whatever 600 BC. So it's so like it traces all the way back like what 2,000-3,000 years ago, and then that's why I'm dressed as like a Tai Chi Kung Fu master guy. So
Badass. Looks good, man.
and I think Miss Freckles, you're a racer. Like what? Anything special
Yeah,
about
I'm a
that?
racer.
Yeah.
I'm a racer for Halloween, and I'm a racer in real life because I'm on the highway in Georgia and the traffic is always crazy. I'm always going like 105, 110, depending on what I'm driving. If I'm driving a Hellcat, I might be going 140. I just never know. You just never know. You got to be a race car driver out here in Atlantic traffic. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I suppose it's
Well,
safe
yeah,
to
I'm a
say
racer.
publicly. It's safe to say publicly because they got to catch you first.
Yeah, you got to catch me first. Allegedly, I'm going about 130, 140. Who knows? Who knows?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't hear that. We'll censor that part and pretend we didn't. Otherwise, we'll be like demonetized from YouTube or something. I don't know.
Oh no!
Just kidding. No money.
Allegedly, no.
I want the sweet
Are we,
YouTube
are we
money.
counting on monetization?
We are unalived. So. All right, cool. Without further ado, so a special mode for like Death I mentioned today. We want to like each pick a character, and we'll voice that character today. So my pick obviously is Lao Tzu. So our special guest, like, whom do you want to be tonight?
Drum roll.
Sorry, who? Rose?
There you go. Y'all hear that?
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra. Oh, ooh.
Nice.
Miss Cleo. Well, not that Miss Cleo. This Miss Cleo.
Not that is-
She's been involved in some deaths in some mansions, I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm pretty
right.
sure
Of course. Of course. I'm sure she has.
All right, Alex, Greek. You can tell us who you want to be, and then maybe you can. We added some new Greek characters too. Like if you want to pick those, up to you.
Oh wait, who are the new ones?
David, who are the new ones?
Let me switch screens here.
Democritus.
For one, Democritus. So I've added Democritus, father of atomic theory, to a pretty interesting extent, and then Talisa Miletus.
Honestly,
sure
if we're talking about Death at the Mansion, I think the ultimate questioner, I know nothing, Socrates is probably the most appropriate Greek to participate.
Right. And we have a vast number of Greek philosophers now. There's plenty more that we don't have yet, but the list is constantly growing.
Sure. But I think Socrates, Mr. I drank what himself.
Yeah, he knows his poison.
Uh,
Sardonically, to extend the pun there for those in the know.
All right,
right.
Mr. English, like,
Right
whom
on.
do you want to be?
What are the options? I mean, out of the whole catalog, or
Up to
just
you. Like, I don't know.
pre-selected options? to choose
How
from?
about I pick it for you? You're the big bad wolf because like you're the big bad assassin.
Okay, I'll do that.
Big
That's
Bad
cool.
Wolf is a good choice.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure I was Big Bad Wolf a few weeks ago.
Really?
But-
That might be the case. So we can switch it up, and then we can go
Yeah.
ahead at Don's leisure also and pull it up. And while we're punching in characters, if you want to do another scroll through of some of the categories and pick your fave or stick with Big Baddie.
Well, doing that, like David, who you want to be?
Long John Silver.
Long John Silver. Oh, why do I even ask? So how long is that, John? Never mind.
Right.
All right. So, does that give you any idea, Joseph, or like you want to stick with like the big bad?
Joe, you want to be fictional, or you want to stick with Big Bad Wolf, or give us another one quick? You could be Death itself,
I'd rather be Death. Yeah, Death or Baba Vaga.
or Baba Yaga. Which one?
Yaga.
Yeah.
It's like
It doesn't want us to be great today. I don't know why.
It's Halloween.
It's definitely
Ah,
not.
you took the words right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of my mouth.
It definitely has nothing to do with the actually, in fact, it has nothing to do with the alcohol.
Nothing at all.
No. I don't
Nothing
even
at
feel
all
it yet.
to do with you.
I'm still working on like a half a glass.
I mean, I got coffee. I don't know what y'all are doing out here. Come on.
Coffee.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah.
Irish coffee.
Grandpa's cough medicine. Sorry.
Hey, send me the address. I'm gonna what do they call it? I'm gonna Uber you over a bottle or something.
Oh yeah.
It's not fair.
Dash.
At least I'm doing my favorite. I should. It's not a plug. They didn't pay us for like. It's not a sponsor thing. But my favorite like Maker's Mark for now. So.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh yeah.
The wood
They
finishing
will.
series.
They will. Oh, that's a really good one. That's the really good one.
so. If my screen can be seen by we the actors,
I can see
then
it.
Correct.
I shall continue. For anyone that can't see the screen at home, that's because of technical difficulties, and we're just going to do it more as a radio play, and you get to see our shining mugs, if not otherwise shared.
It should be shared. It is shared, but so it's just a small screen. But
Right on. So we begin with your arrival at the mansion finds your esteemed dinner party guests already comfortable with their meals, leaving just enough time for cursory introductions before the night becomes unforgettable. Introduce yourself, please. I'll just say the host. Cooler if I was in the right window when I type.
the host sounds like a body snatcher, kind of like like, oh no, Freckles have left the meeting. Oh no, what happened? See, everything that went wrong could be. Oh, okay, she's back.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what I
You're, you're good.
It's the planetary alignment or something. I don't know.
So who's going to be reading the part of the butler?
That's up for grabs. Joe, do you want that, or Don?
I'll
you
do
were
it.
going
I'll
to
do
be
the
reader?
butler.
That sounds good. Go ahead. Set us up.
All right, I need to go to biggest. Actually, it is kind of too small for me to read, so maybe that will help. All right, hello.
Would you like me to do
Good
it? Don?
evening, sir. Welcome to Ravenshallow's Manor. Your guests have already been seated in the dining room with the first course served. As you requested, the family has served the estate 4 generations, and I do hope you'll find to your satisfaction, despite the rather temperatures weather this evening. I don't know what voice that is. So
That's good.
Nebbit
Hopefully that's funny.
Simpa. Though I see you are master of this grand dwelling, I am Cleopatra, seventh of my queen of Egypt. Your mansion rivals the palaces of Alexandria in its grandeur.
all right.
I am my death.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
death.
I am death. The final appointment. All mortals keep. Your invitation was unexpected, yet I find myself curious about mortal hospitality before the inevitable.
Oh, that's me again. This humble philosopher greets you. I am Laozi, seeker of the way. The storm outside mirrors this turbulence with the men's heart, yet here we are shelter and sustenance together.
Tapping my wooden leg against the floor. Ahoy there, Captain. Long John Silver at your service. Though I confess this be finer quarters than any ship I've sailed. The wine flows as freely as Caribbean rum. I'll give you that.
I am Socrates of Athens. I must confess, good host, that I know nothing, except perhaps this gathering promises most intriguing discourse. Tell me, what brings such diverse souls to your table?
So the butler, oh dear God, death been murder. How could that be? Death died. We have conquered death. through SpookiAction roundtable, we have conquered death. Death, where is thy sting? As Paul would have said. That is only a check.
Incidentally, read the lightning flashes outside as you approached your chair, that the host approached his chair. The moment after he sat down, there's a tremendous crack of thunder, shakes the mansion, etc., and then a sound of something heavy falling. And all right, so
Death's corpse?
I'm writing, can you examine the body?
It's the ethereal, immaterial body of death. The embodiment of death. Alright, who's first? Butler, I guess that's me. Trembling. Of course, sir. Of course, sire. Most peculiar. These appear to be a dinner knife protruding from between the shoulder blades. The one is precise, angled outwards towards the heart. Voice dropping to a whisper. That's eternal form seem diminished somehow, as if the very essence has been drained away. There's no blood, but rather strange cold mist emanating from the wound. That's funny.
Natan, it moot. How can the eternal reaper be slain? In Egypt, we know death as unbliss. He who cannot be conquered. What dark magic dwells in the cursed place?
So great.
Most fascinating. If death can indeed perish, what does this mean for the natural order? Though I confess, the irony is not lost on me. Death meeting death at a dinner party.
Blimey, I've seen men die in a dozen different ways, but never seen death itself done in. One of us landlubbers has blood on its hands, mark my words.
The way teaches that all things have their season, but this defies natural flow. Looking around nervously, we are trapped with a killer among us, like wolves in winter.
I'm typing that we should look for footsteps to the body and judge its weight compared to our own.
What?
4 steps, I wrote.
Said the butler. Very astute, sir. The Persian carpet shows no clear footprints, I'm afraid, sir. The oil's too thick, however. That form appears surprisingly light, almost ethereal, far lighter than any mortal frame should be. Tequila would have needed very little strength to position the blade so precisely.
An excellent deduction. If we compare, I am but an old philosopher, yet I suspect even I could have managed such a deed. This eliminates no one based on physical capability alone.
Aye, that'd be troubling news indeed. On the high seas we look for the strongest armed and wield the blade, but if death be so light as sea foam, and scurvy dogs among us could have done the deed.
Even a queen's delicate hand could have struck such a blow. Nibbit. But there is no health in this cursed place. We dine with a murderer.
The wise man observes the strength of our matters less than the darkness of the heart. Stroking my beard, yet my empty belly reminds me we are all merely mortal, except for a departed companion.
Check what remains for anything that he might have carried with him.
Most unusual, sir. Death carried no coin purse or earthly possessions, but rather a small hourglass with black sand that stopped throwing entirely, a leather-bound ledger filled with names. Oh, Death Note. Some crossed out in what appears to be silver ink, and a peculiar brass key ornately carved with symbols I don't recognize. Oh, maybe that would take us outside.
The ledger. May we examine it? If Death kept records of his appointments, perhaps our killer's name appears within. Though I confess, this investigation grows more perplexing by the moment, and my empty stomach does little to aid my reasoning.
Those are the tools of afterlife itself. In Egypt, we know such artifacts hold terrible power. The key, it must unlock the gates between the worlds.
That key be worth more than Spanish gold, I'd wager. But what door in this mansion would need such a peculiar lock? And why would someone kill Death to get their hands on it?
And then it's the hourglass speaks of time's end, the ledger of fate's record, the key of passage between realms. Concerned, perhaps our killer sought to steal Death's very authority over mortality itself. All right, so, sir, I should mention that we are several locked rooms in the manor. So there are rooms.
What do you know about this? So could it unlock any of these of the doors here, and if so, which wing?
Ooh, examining closely. Oh, sir, this key. The symbol matched those carved above the door to the east wings of sealed chamber. My grandfather spoke of it in hushed tones. Said the previous master, Lord Brackthrow, locked that room after his wife's unfortunate passing in 1847. The family forbade us from ever entering, claiming it contained her most precious possessions. But there were rumors among the staff. The string sounds at night. What say you, Captain?
Now we're getting somewhere. A locked room with the dead woman's secrets. That'd be the kind of treasure worth peeling for. Mark my words. Someone here knew about that chamber and wanted Death's key to open it.
Most intriguing. But why would Death possess the key to a mortal woman's sealed chamber? Unless perhaps Lord Blackthorn's wife did not die of natural causes, and Death was somehow bound to guard her secrets?
What's not hard? The spirits of the wrongfully dead do not rest easy. In Egypt, we seal tombs to protect both the living and the dead. What horrors might that chamber contain?
The way teaches that secrets, like water, will always find a path to flow. Perhaps someone among us seeks to disturb what should remain at rest. In due time, Butler,
I'm
lead the way to the
saying
room.
Butler lead the way to this room immediately. Fetch a lantern. And let go with haste.
I wish it would go be like, aye, aye, Captain.
Right.
Of course, sir. Not aye, aye. Follow me if you will. To the east wing has been shrouded in darkness for decades. Heavy oak door for our dining room. Mind the Persian runner, it conceals uneven floorboards that have settled over the years. Then casts a shadow. Dancing shadow, the group moves to the northern corridor, rattling, going on. Lady Blackthorn's private chamber. My grandfather says she was found here one morning, perfectly preserved as if merely sleeping, yet cold as winter stone. The door has remained sealed ever since. Shall I use Death's key?
Blast it all! Open this cursed thing. If there be treasure or answers behind that door, we'll need them now. One of us be the murderer, and I'll not wait for another blade in the dark.
Nebetrib, may the gods protect us from what lies beyond in Egypt. We know the power of sealed chambers. Some doors should never be opened.
Knowledge, however terrible, is preferable to ignorance. Yet, I confess, wisdom suggests caution when disturbing the dead.
The way flows around obstacles, but some barriers exist for good reason. Still, truth must be pursued, even into darkness.
Ye captain says, given the hour, we may wish to go and close this adventure for another time, eh? Mateys?
I will never find the death of the person who died here in the tombs with no key.
Can we
What
just
should I do? I have to bury this in the palms of my hands and my throat and my brain. I don't know what happened to the murderer of the person, but we will continue to find them one day.
We shall
One day.
unlock that door one day. Okay, we just peek. Can we please?
Unlock the door right now!
Please, I want to peek.
Where's the key? Who knows? We want to know.
We have the option of continuing on for a bit because it'll be preserved in our saved one, warts and all, or maybe a little bit of post magic to clean up all of the technical difficulties.
I would for sure like to know what was behind the door.
Indeed. All right.
No, it would be funny if like the butler said, "Oh, wrong key, wrong hole."
So no cliffhangers. Or no doubt a cliffhanger, but at least the door.
The key turns. Okay, so at least it's the right keys.
Well, that's
Yeah.
this is kind of creepy.
Halloween.
Perfect mood for the Halloween. Dear God in
Right.
heaven,
Right. It was spooky.
Lady Blackbloom, she appears exactly as my grandfather described, unchanged after all these decades. But sir, look there, upon the vanity mirror, written in what appears to be silver ink, names the same silver ink from Death's ledger. Wow, see the intrigue, the plot thickens.
Blimey,
It thickens.
she's sitting there like she's still alive. And those names on the mirror, I can make out some of them in this cursed light.
The names. Some appear to be crossed out, just like in Death's ledger, but others remain unmarked. I can't believe I can see our own names reflected there.
Oh no.
The dead woman writes the name of the living. She makes us for death itself. We must flee this accursed place.
The boundary between life and death has been disturbed here. This woman is neither fully dead nor truly alive. The natural order has been broken. And then Butler again. Sir, there's something else. A journal beside her hand. Still open. The final entry appears to be dated today's date, written in the same silver ink. Ooh, the plot really thickens.
Read it aloud.
Alright. Maybe that's a mystery for some, like, does it occurs us to be, you know, it feels like a start of like a scary movie.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the handwriting's elegant yet unsettling, sir. It reads, the seventh guest has arrived at last. Death has come willingly to my table, as I knew he must. For 76 years I have waited, sustained by the promise he made when he took my mortal life tonight. One among the living shall take his place, and I shall finally rest. The key has been claimed, the ledger passed, the hourglass turned. Let the choosing begin anew.
7 guests, but death makes 8. She's been counting us like sheep for the slaughter. One of us is meant to become the new death.
The philosophical implications are staggering. If death can be murdered and replaced, then mortality itself becomes transferable. Who among us would commit such an act?
Do I not? She speaks of choosing. The dead woman orchestrates our fates from beyond the grave. Which of us seeks to fulfill death's immortal burden?
Hush. The way has been perverted here. Natural death denied, unnatural life sustained. And now one among us must pay the price for this cosmic imbalance. Sir, there's one more written below. The butler knows the truth what has transpired in 1847. Ask him about the poison in the wine and why Lord Blackthorne sealed the room in shame. Well, perhaps this is actually the good stopping place, and then we'll let him.
I concur. Well read.
It is a very intriguing turn of event, indeed.
All eyes
The
turn
plot thickens.
toward the butler, whose face has gone deathly pale in the lantern light. And scene.
In C. And we may well continue this adventure between now and next stream. And as it winds to a close, I am very happy to share this particular adventure publicly so that anyone can read along as we delve in further. For anyone that wishes to know what else is there and what mysteries remain.
And to conclude this portion, I think we should the best actor and actress award goes to Miss Foreign Freckles. That was excellent. Most excellent. All right.
Thank you, my darling.
I don't even know what I cannot even keep it consistent what voice I'm trying to do. So.
Right.
That goes for I as well.
Right.
Yeah, at least you've been piratey all throughout. So.
Right. I've been in Greece for 2 weeks and I can't manage a Greek accent for some reason.
You got to get out with the locals, man. You got to get out with the locals.
I have been.
You have to go abroad with the locals and mingle with the people out there.
Actually,
So,
yeah. David, go ahead.
Desert Dimension has been a bit approved since the last time that we live streamed, and deepens the mysteries considerably further, with where no two are ever going to be remotely alike, and it will run on several tracks, so you can run it as many times as you like, and everything will be brand new. With that, I'd like to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll do our particular sign-offs and special thanks, of course, to Foreign Freckles. Don, if you want to take it away.
I actually have a special request. Hey, Mr. Rothman, besides your very cool 2 a.m. daylight Greece background, do you have any more Greece things to share with us?
I think I actually may. Let's see.
If you have like sceneries in Greece and like how much, the vineyard and things like that, I definitely want to see.
Sure. Let's. Where is this? 1 second. There we go. All right. Let's try to do this. Okay, I think we did it. Yeah, these are all photos that I took over the last little bit.
That is so cool.
Is that Plato's cave? Just kidding. No.
Yeah, I was there earlier today. Actually, it was incredible. It's a little.
And how were the shadows on the wall
of this sea cave?
Oh my!
That's the Corinthian Canal. It separates the lower Peloponnese from the mainland. But yeah, Greece has been
secret entrance on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the port town of Gethio. Yeah, some house wine at a restaurant.
All right. Yeah.
Got a little hot in my outfit, so I had to get out of it.
That's all good.
You're no longer the assassin anymore.
A little toasty.
Yeah, this is the old castle town of Monemvasia. It's
Wow.
Yeah, they built a castle and then a little medieval village on top of this rock just off the coast.
That is so cool.
It's awesome. Thanks.
That is cool.
All right, so we overrun because of the technical difficulties. Thanks everyone for kind of tuning in on Twitch. We'll reshare this on YouTube, obviously, after maybe some minor editing, as David suggested. And again, really special thanks to Foreign Freckles for the amazing reenactment of Miss Cleopatra and being herself too, like letting us know how cool your projects are. Shout out, you want to give a shout out on what's your IG handle and Instagram handle and all that stuff?
Okay, yes, of course. So my IG handle is THE official Foreign Freckles. You guys can reach me on Instagram there. Also, you can reach me on TikTok at Foreign Freckles. I'm also a children's author, so I have some children's book out on Amazon, which you can find and go and buy for your smarter child. I have a book out called Who Am I on Amazon, and I also have a musical coloring book on Amazon. So I'm an author, I'm a host, I'm a comedian when I want to be, I'm a party coordinator. I have a space out in Atlanta called Space 323 for parties, content creation. So if you need a space to have a party, podcast, whatever like that, you can hit me up on Instagram at Space323. And yeah, holler at me. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for being
Yeah,
here.
and
That's
Don, if you
awesome.
want to,
Have you back. Gotta have you back.
Yeah. of course.
and Don or someone else on the Twitch that has it available, before we stop stop the stream, if you want to drop the Instagram link in the Twitch chat, that'd be handy.
Oh yeah, I shall do that. But before that, you guys
I
can
don't know if
sign,
it's actually reserved there.
and then you guys can sign off though, like however you guys want to, like wish everyone like happy Halloween and all that stuff. Let us know. I will let the channel.
Yeah.
And
Happy
always,
Halloween.
and happy
Cheers.
Halloween, and always find us on Discord and our YouTube channel. Sorry about it. Our Twitch channel and our website, and of course go to rt.SpookiAction, that's spooky with an I, action.ai, to sign up and play with the tool.
Yep.
Yes, go and play with the tool. It is a lot of fun.
Just
It's
like
very
It is so
interesting and will keep you on your toes.
Thank
So
you.
yeah.
it was actually a most intriguing turn of events tonight as well. On that, besides like our technical difficulties, the RT was actually let Death mention was a load of fun. So
I can't wait to find out who killed Death. Maybe it was
I
me.
want to know who killed that too.
I don't know.
all right. Hey, thanks again, everyone. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for Alex being here all the way, like 4 a.m. in Greece and East
Yes.
Coast folks. And then with that, we'll sign off and final toast. See you guys.
See you guys.
There you go. Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.